Hello and welcome everyone to another StarCraft 2 cast by Glitch. Today I'm going to be casting for you a best of 3. This is going to be a ZVP with game 1 here on Shakuras Plateau. Spawning here in the bottom right corner of the map, we have Team Liquid's Hero. Spawning here in the bottom left corner of the map, we have Evil Genius's EGIdrA. EGIdrA is of course going to be the red Zerg player here, spawning in the bottom left corner, and oh my god, you guys, I have to tell you, I just finished right now casting for like 3 hours straight for the StarCraft 2 Amateur Team League, and oh my god, my voice is like practically gone right now. I've been casting for like 3 hours now, and I'm about to cast now these games for you guys on YouTube because I love to cast for you guys oh so much, and I would hate to have to miss some days. I already missed Tuesday uploads because my voice was just gone after doing the same tournament that I casted on Monday. So, if you guys tuned in at all to the StarCraft 2 Amateur Team League, big heart goes out to you guys. Absolutely love you guys for checking it out. That is going to be it for me for that tournament right now, but apparently everyone loved me so much that they want me back, and they actually might start paying me next season for Season 3 to actually be their dedicated caster. We'll see how that goes, though. That's still far in the future, and we'll have to see whether that actually happens or if anything comes of that. And, but yeah, so if my voice cracks, go easy on me today, guys. My voice is gone. I've been casting it. It actually went to Game 7. It was a best of 7, went to Game 7. Oh, I couldn't believe it. It was such a good series, though. Such a good series. All players ranging from gold to diamond level, so much fun to watch. Absolutely enjoyed watching it. Very, very good set of games. Really, really enjoyed casting that tournament. Anyway, let's jump right into this game right now. As we can see, EGIdRA is throwing down that spawning pool first. Definitely something that's becoming much more common for EGIdRA to do. I almost see him do this every single game now. EGIdRA always wanting to go for that fast spawning pool before hatchery, just because it's just so much safer, really, to get out some lings. Way easier to hold off 2 racks pressure, all that kind of stuff. So EGIdRA is definitely doing that. Very, very common on this map. Something I always talk about on Shakuras Plateau is the fact that the natural expansion on this map is extremely easy to take. It is so easy to take a natural expansion on this, especially as Protoss. Very, very common to Forge fast expand here. The Forge, as we can see, has gone down. There's a Nexus now going down for LiquidHerO. He's now just going to be throwing down a Gateway, maybe a Cybernetics Core, and a Cannon here, and he will be well protected from anything that EGIdRA could be throwing at him this early in the game. Now, we do see a few lings out here for EGIdRA. He's going to be taking down that pylon. Looks like that pylon will go down here very soon. And then EGIdRA will be dropping down that hatchery. No doubt his minerals are getting ridiculously high. It's so rare to ever see EGIdRA's minerals go above like 300. EGIdRA's build timings are just so good that his minerals just never increase past like, I don't know, 300 or 400. Even late game, it's ridiculous how well EGIdRA spends his money. He's so good. Now, I said this was a best of 3. Did I actually mention where this game is from? This game is actually a best of 3 from the Dreamhack Valencia tournament. I casted some of the games yesterday when I was casting, and so today I'm going to be casting another set from him. This is actually from the quarterfinals. So these are going to be a best of 3. This is from the round of 8. So this was one of the first matches played there. So looking forward to an absolutely incredible best of 3 here from these two players. Both of these players absolutely amazing. LiquidHerO so awesome that I actually did like I don't remember what it was, like 2 or 3 days, maybe even a week on LiquidHerO, where I just every day I would cast a different game by LiquidHerO just to see how he played against Zerg players, then against Protoss, and against Terran. So yeah, LiquidHerO, just ridiculously smart player. Ever since that day that I cast his games and kind of analyzed his playstyle a little bit, I've just really been looking out for him just because he's such a smart player. He's such a smart player. Absolutely love his play. Now we do see EGIdRA, no lair tech yet, mining gas now, hasn't gotten his Zergling speed yet, just now starting his Zergling speed, and of course started that right away, didn't let that gas get above 5, and managed to start that Zergling speed right away. EGIdRA knows his timings, now going to be throwing down an evolution chamber, been droning up quite heavily right now. We can see that both players are pretty even, despite the fact that LiquidHerO has been getting 2 Nexi up right now, chrono boosting out those probes, keeping up very well right now. Now, what is this we see here but a Stargate here from LiquidHerO? This is actually something that EGIdRA is not quite prepared for yet, but if EGIdRA has an Overlord here in position that will be able to scout this Void Ray before it is able to get out and deal much damage. I'm assuming that is what's coming out of this Stargate. That is the typical thing for Protoss to do in this case. He's even saving up a little bit of energy on his Nexus to be able to Chrono Boost out that Void Ray. Definitely going to see how YESSSS going to respond to that. Other energy being used on the Nexus to continually pump out those probes. Very, very smart play there from LiquidHerO. You want to be getting up that economy as best you can. 2-base Protoss, when fully saturated, can be ridiculously strong, especially against 2-base Zerg. If they don't take a third, you can be really caught off guard by a massive army that comes to your door when you're just stuck on 2 bases Zerg. You definitely want to be on 3 base once your opponent is on 2. YESSSS just now taking a third Gas Geyser. He is mining out of 2 right now. Still no layer tech. I'm actually surprised at this from YESSSS. YESSSS completely using all his minerals right now to sink into getting more drones up right now, and that gas right now, there we go. That is actually the layer tech going down right now. I'm actually surprised he didn't get that down a little bit earlier. His gas count was actually a little high there. So YESSSS maybe just a little distracted, not really sure what he was going for, but we have a pylon in position. I thought that might have been the Void Ray moving out, and here goes the Void Ray right now. Looks like he's just going to move to the back of the base right now and pick off this Overlord that he knows is chilling back there in the back of the base. This is, of course, going to alert YESSSS to the fact that there is now a Void Ray on the map. Wouldn't be surprised to see a Spore Crawler go down right away. Yep, there we go. There's the Spore Crawler going down for YESSSS. One there, one in the natural expansion as well. Definitely well placed here. Note this positioning. Look at this positioning here by YESSSS. He's placing the Spore Crawler right here. Why? Because he's not likely to get attacked by a Void Ray from this side, because he's got this base here, and there's queens all around that could surround it, so he's not going to attack from that side. He's going to be attacking from this top position, and if he attacks from here, he's going to be much more exposed. He's still going to be on creep, whereas if he's attacking from back here, he starts charging up on this extractor, starts dealing some damage, and then just pulls back to the safe area back here. But we can see that YESSSS, of course, definitely has faced some Void Rays in his time, throwing down those Spore Crawlers in very smart places there. Now has one up there, also has one in the back. Again, very good smart positioning here from YESSSS. One Phoenix is now moving across the map here for Hero. Looks like it's going to try to move around, try to get a little bit of scouting information, taking a lot of damage actually. And now one Void Ray moving across the map. Gonna see, usually these units are used to deny a third, and will Hero actually go up to that fourth? He's going to come here, and he's going to see that there's no expansion here at all. He's going to suspect something very fishy, that is for sure, because YESSSS did start a third, but he started it way up here in hope that his opponent would not scout it. Will LiquidHerO actually go up there to scout that position? Looks like no. At this point, he's not going to be going up to that upper position, so he's going to assume that YESSSS is on 2 base right now. That could be a big mistake here by Hero, but just the fact that he has not actually seen that expansion, assuming that YESSSS would take this as his third. Probably going to see a lot of units getting warp gated in here, just because he could be afraid that there could be a very big push coming at some point here from some arm units that he has not seen, since he's not expecting this hatchery going down from YESSSS. Now what do we see here but a warp prism now moving across the map? It is loaded up with 4 sentries. Are we going to actually see a sentry drop? Some players have actually been doing this very strong sentry drop, where they drop sentries at the back of your base, place force fields all around your mineral patches so that your drones can't escape, and just kill off all your drones. It can be absolutely devastating to your mineral line. And 2 Void Rays are now here, moving across the map. The Queen gets lifted up. The Phoenix trying to take out this Overlord. Looks like it is going to go down a little bit carelessly there from YESSSS. Yes, and now we do have a force field going down on that ramp. YESSSS completely prevented from getting up this ramp. Zealots now warping in all over the place. 2 Void Rays up on the ramp. This is such a strong push here from LiquidHerO. Infestation Pit being targeted down. Infestors trying to get down those fungal growths down on these Zealots, taking a lot of damage. Infested Terrans going down with all the energy that YESSSS can muster, but these Void Rays are getting so charged up right now, and that is all YESSSS has against anti-air right now. He's trying to frantically throw up more Spine Crawlers, needs to pull his Spore Crawlers over here to help deal with these air forces. In the meantime, so many roaches stuck from the ramp right now, nothing he can do about it. YESSSS continuing to macro like a boss, 106 food to 82, he's way ahead in the food count, but this is still a devastating push here by Hero, managing to take out a lot of tech here from YESSSS. YESSSS needs to stop producing roaches, and he needs to get some kind of air defense. One Queen is now up, looks like he might be able to get off that Queen, didn't manage to take out that Queen. This Queen is going to go down here, but Stalkers have now been warped in, and that Spore Crawler is taking a lot of damage that it shouldn't be taking, and the Spore Crawler goes down. YESSSS has no anti-air defense except that Queen, and YESSSS is now looking like he is in a lot of trouble right now. He really needs to get up some more forces. Such smart play here from LiquidHerO. This is exactly what Protoss players need to do. Protoss players recently have not been doing so well on ladder, but By doing pushes like this where he's taking advantage of the fact that he can block off reinforcements and he can use a lot of a big, strong air push, this can actually be ridiculously strong in the early game before Zerg gets up any kind of air defenses. As we can see, EGIdRA's now moving in, trying to force field, trying to get up this ramp, but the force fields are just too effective here from Hero. EGIdRA now pulling back, now has nothing to do with these roaches, and he's taking so much damage in his base, losing so many drones from these zealots, and EGIdRA now pulling back. He's so confused right now, doesn't really know what to do, but he's pulling his roaches back to come try to defend as best he can. 18 workers killed right now for LiquidHerO, dealing so much damage. More queens going down. Zerglings coming in, trying to stop these zealots here. These roaches now coming in, but there is nothing they can do against Void Rays. 4 Void Rays currently on the map, a 5th Void Ray coming in for Hero, and I can't suspect EGIdRA can do anything but GG in this match right now. Oh. What a brutal push here from Hero. So effective, and there is the GG from EGIdRA. Hero takes Game 1 of this best of 3, and we are going to be going into Game 2 to see if EGIdRA can take his revenge, so do not go anywhere.